हेलो, नमस्कार। मैं रेखा खान और भारत टाइम मुंबई से। मैं सबसे पहले आपकी पूरी टीम को, केजीएफ की पूरी टीम को बहुत सारी दिल से बधाई देना चाहूँगी, बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं। मेरा सवाल यश से है। यश से मैंने टेलीफोनिक बात की थी और मुझे पता है कि आप हिंदी बहुत अच्छे से जानते हैं, इसलिए मैं अपना सवाल हिंदी में ही करना चाहती हूँ। यश, जैसे कि आपने बताया कि आप अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आपने कहा कि आप थोड़े से नर्वस थे, और अभी यहाँ पर जो बातें हो रही हैं कि एक सिनेमा को बनाने के लिए आपकी खून पसीना आत्मा रूह सब कुछ लगता है। एक कन्नड़ जो सिनेमा है उसको आप एक पूरे मतलब पूरे पैन इंडिया में और पूरे हर लैंग्वेज में आप ले आए। तो मैं आपसे ये जानना चाहती हूँ कि आपके लिए केजीएफ इमोशन क्या है?
नमस्ते। केजीएफ ऐसे डायरेक्टर मिलेंगे तो उनके सोच से ये फिल्म बनती है। सो आई एम द लास्ट पर्सन इन दिस। सो केजीएफ वाज बहुत पुराना ख्वाहिश बोलते हैं ना उसको। हाँ, तो हम लोग को सब वो चाहिए था। वी वर थिंकिंग हमारा इंडस्ट्री से ऐसा कुछ काम आए और सब लोग हमारा वर्क भी देखे, और हमारा इंडस्ट्री के बारे में भी बहुत सारे लोग कन्नड़ बोलते थे। वो कन्नड़ नहीं है, कन्नड़ा है। सो वहाँ से शुरू होता है कि हमें सब वो डिजर्विंग रेस्पेक्ट और डिजर्विंग वो इंडस्ट्री का बारे में सबको वो रेस्पेक्ट आना। दैट वाज द विजन, एंड दिस इज द गाय वी गॉट हिम with luck or whatever you say. Prashant Neel, he had that kind of skill, he had that kind of vision and strength, and producer here Vijay Kiragundur wanted to put our industry on Indian map, and all of that we all came together. Usse ho gaya, and KGF will always be close to my heart, because that is pride of fans का pride है मैडम, वो बोल सकता हूँ।
थैंक यू सर।
कल्चर में थोड़ा डिफरेंस है।
ರಾಯಲ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್
ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅದ ಅವ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ಲು ಒಂದು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಸರ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಾನ್ವೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆನ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಶೋ ದಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಐ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ದಟ್ டாக் இங்கிலீஷ் வாக் இங்கிலீஷ், இட் இஸ் லைக் தட். நீங்கள் படம் பார்த்தா உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிடும், நல்லா இருக்கும். அது நம்ம மாதிரியே கொஞ்சம் இருக்கும் இங்கிலீஷ். தேங்க்யூ.
Now you are in Kannada with Rocky, our Yash. How do you feel now, sir?
I feel it's amazing that, Yash is playing Rocky. I can't see anybody else playing Rocky but Yash. And it's been a pleasure. और ऐसा अभी लगता है कि थोड़ा नहीं बोलूँगा यार.
Sir, so my question is primarily to Yash and Ravina ma'am. There are two types of changes that we have seen in the last 10 years. One is the acceptance towards South films, and it has become a pan-India project. And hum log aaj, when we look at the success of films like Bahubali, the acceptance of Pushpa and RRR and now KGF2 trailer, because I was checking trailer comments, you will understand that there is a widespread acceptance all over India, which is a great thing. The divide has gone. Similarly, for Ravina ma'am, I think एक टाइम ऐसा था जहाँ पे बोलते थे कि एक एक्ट्रेस का शेल्फ लाइफ होता था. Today you are coming back and doing an Aranyak and doing a film like KGF2 where you have a prominent role, where you are killing it. I may be biased, but yes, you are killing it. So I want to know, do you see the change in perception? Yash, do you see the change in perception? Because there was also a round table of filmmakers where they were asked, and they said that the next generation of superstars will be the South superstars. The actors who hail from South, not just South superstars, I'm wrong, pan-India superstars who hail from South. Do you see the change in perception, and do you see the change in perception?
We have one promotional this thing there. We have tried to communicate this. North, south, east, west, all these things are only for directions, man. So I think it's a very outdated concept. We are Indians, and that's the whole vision. You have to accept in totality. We are a little different. culture में थोड़ा difference है, लेकिन by the end of the day, we all are Indians, and the idea is simple. You want entertainment? Let us entertain from any part of this country, and the whole country is ready to accept it. And today you're consuming Spanish content, and also I think that's in our mind. People who are in industry, audience have always they've moved on. I think I knew it, or maybe as an audience, so I never cared whether it is a Hindi film or Tamil film or Telugu film. If movie is good, we all went and watched. This discrimination or that's an unnecessary thing. It's an outdated concept. Even today, if we are discussing that it is changing, it is like the next superstar ka thing. When somebody calls you the next big thing, that will remain next big thing. Either you are a superstar or you are not. It's like that. Either it is one industry or it is not. So I believe it is one industry, and I time we should stop all these woods. You know, I think we should believe in Indian film industry, and who is making it is from one particular part. Let's celebrate cinema. That's my view on that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ?
ರವಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ನೀನು ಇದು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರು. ಏನಿದೆ ಅದೇ. ಓಕೆ ರವಿ
ಬಾಬಾ,
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ
ರವಿ ಸರ್ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ರವಿ,
ಸಂಜು ಬಾಬಾ, ಇದರ್
ನಿಮ್ದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ಆನ್ಸರು. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಓನ್ಲಿ KGF ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಮುಂದಿನ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಾನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಟೈಮು ಇದಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅಂತೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಸಂಜು ಬಾಬಾ, ಇದರ್.
I'll take the question, sir. I'll come back to you, sir. Promise. Yes, sir.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು ಅನ್ನೋರ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ.
ಸರ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಟೀಮ್ ಆಫ್ KGF. ಹಲೋ,
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ರಘು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೈಕ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಡಲಿ. ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮೈಕ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ತರ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೈಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ,
ಅದನ್ನ ಮೀರಿದ
ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಕೊಡಿ.
ಬೇರೆ
insecure of me.
Hello, first of all, it is a fantabulous trailer and real pan India kind of a trailer. और मुझे लगता है, मैं हिंदी में सवाल पूछूंगी, मुझे लगता है कि इस फिल्म से बहुत ज़्यादा लोग रिलेट करेंगे. यश द रॉकिंग स्टार, प्रशांत जी, आप लोगों ने बहुत प्यार दिया है, अब भी देंगे. रवीना ने आप बहुत आउटस्टैंडिंग लग रही हैं. संजू, आप सब लोग बहुत प्यार करते आए, आपने बहुत सारे अलग अलग किरदार किए हैं, मगर आई एम श्योर ये जो किरदार है, ये टॉप 2-3 किरदारों को अगर याद किया जाएगा. मुझे नहीं लगता कि ऐसा लुक मैंने किसी भी कैरेक्टर का देखा है जिसका बैक एक शॉट देख करके मुझे लगा कि मुझे आई वांट टू नो मोर, आई वांट टू सी मोर. आपके लिए किरदार कैसा था, और यश और प्रशांत जी ने किस तरह से कॉपरेट किया? किस तरह के चैलेंजेस थे, बिकॉज आप अलग लैंग्वेज में हम काम कर रहे थे?
मैं ऑलरेडी बोल चुका हूँ कि वर्किंग विद यश एंड विजय सर एंड प्रशांत, मुझे वापस मेरी 40 साल पहले मुझे ले गया था. जैसे कि हम लोग जब इंट्रोड्यूस हुए थे, और वो जो जर्नी थी ऑफ लार्जर देन लाइफ हीरोज एंड एक्शन ओरिएंटेड एक्टर्स. तो आई मीन आई फेल्ट द सेम. आई फेल्ट सो गुड टू प्ले अधीरा, क्योंकि you know Yash, I mean he is Rocky in the film, and it's surprising my first film was Rocky and you are doing Rocky, but being a hero, he was never insecure of me or anything like that. The whole atmosphere was to make a great film together. That was the main thing. And Prashant, जितना ये ऐसा लगता है वैसा है ही नहीं. बहुत टास्क मास्टर है, सब इसको आग चाहिए, धुआं चाहिए, टायर जलाओ, ये जलाओ, वो जलाओ. बट आई मीन ये सब करके ही एक ऐसी पिक्चर सामने आती है, आई फील. And Adhira was a very tough role. It was a great role, complex role. And Prashant and Yash and Vijay sir made it easier for me. So thank you. Thank you again.
Himesh Desai from Pinkvilla. Firstly, congratulations on the amazing trailer. It looks spectacular. I have a question for Yash and Prashant Neel. So, you know, at least in the Hindi belts, after seeing KGF Chapter 1, the common notion was the angry young man cinema is back after a long time that we used to see Amitabh Bachchan sir in. What do you have to say about this, you know, revival of this angry young man cinema? And what are your memories with that zone of cinema that was made in Bollywood back then?
See, I have not seen so many Hindi films like how Prashant has seen, but he has always influenced me towards that. But I have watched a lot of Hindi films. In Doordarshan, they used to play that, I think in the night, I used to be awake and I used to watch Hindi cinemas. But I like those kind of heroes. You know, when you see cinema, it should give you some kind of hope or kick. I like larger than life cinemas. More than slice of life, I believe in these kind of thing because I'm a product of cinema. Whatever I did or whatever I am here to, whatever I've done till date, it's always about what is in your head. You know, you have to imagine. Only limitation what you have in life is what you keep it in your head. मतलब जो दिमाग में limitation रहता है ना, that is the only limitation. So cinemas give you that kind of confidence to think beyond. Larger than life cinemas, Hindi cinemas have always been doing. So yeah, we can say we are inspired by that thought and that kind of cinema. Yeah.
Prashant sir.
Actually, one of the first references I gave for the movie when we started to make it was to make a movie like what Amitabh Bachchan sir who used to make back then. So you're bang on when you say that, you know, we are trying to bring back that. I've been personally very influenced by that kind of cinema, and I am trying to replicate something like that. Of course, I can't get anywhere close to all the Manmohan Desais and Sippis, but I'm trying my best to try and get somewhere very close in that vicinity. That's a kind of movie that I used to watch in the 80s. So, you know, it has always been in my heart. And that's why we set it also in Bombay, and then we brought it back to KGF.
Thank you, sir. Okay, anybody else? Alinda?
One nimsha.
Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Yaratra mic ide prashna keli.
Yeah, this is Rambabu, TV5 Telugu. Prashant sir.
1 second, sir. Yash sir has to complete the answer. Sir.
Same question.
Yash, the question is for you. Now, when KGF Part 1 released in Hindi, I'm talking primarily about Hindi, it took about 2 crores on the day one, and then it went on to cross 40. It was like 20x the kind of amount that came on day one. Now, with the kind of hype which is there, with Sanjay sir there, with Ravina also there, are we looking at a 40 crore day one just in Hindi? Because I truly believe that that's the kind of numbers that we could be targeting. How do you feel about it?
Well, it was not for the numbers, but yes, in today's time, numbers matter. It's also the reflection of how many films, how many people have watched the film. So definitely I would want more and more people to watch. How many X? I don't know, I don't want to think about that. But I'm very sure that whoever comes with whatever expectation they have, we will try to live up to that and people will be entertained for sure. So I'm also expecting a huge this thing because the kind of love and respect I'm getting to, people are showing towards us. I'm expecting a huge this thing. But beyond numbers, I want everybody to enjoy it. And this is to entertain them and it will, that will be the sole purpose. Thank you. Thank you. That's how you should.
My question is for Yash. What does it take or what does it mean to stay in the character when, especially when it's a pan-Indian film or like it's a sequel that's being made for 5 years? I mean, is it a challenge or it's a kind of responsibility that you see?
See, what happens is time is definitely a task because to look the same or to be in that character for a long time, you tend to get influenced by characters sometimes and you tend to forget certain nuances of the performances when you'll take too much of time. But this character was so exciting and so this thing. I eat, breathe, sleep cinema, so it was not difficult for me. And Rocky comes very naturally. It's not something which I have to make an effort to play that character, so it was easy.
I loved your performance. Ghus ke marenge. Wow.
One small request, one small bite. Radhika ma'am, nange gottu ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ, but ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. One word for all the fans, please. One word. Just 2 words, ma'am. ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ರಾಧಿಕಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. She is a true diva of our Kannada film industry, sir. That is Radhika Pandit, ma'am.
Yelrigu namaskara. She's been 3 years since I've actually spoken to anyone. But it's an honor to be here in presence of everyone here. Everybody's named everybody, so I'm just going to say thank you all for being here. I'm really proud, not just because it's my husband's film, but KGF as a team. I watched the film, I should say, and I loved it. And I think there are pillars. This is a palace which is standing on pillars, and every pillar is right here. From the producer, Vijay sir, Prashant Neel is one pillar, Ravi Basroor is one, Bhuvan is one, of course Yash is one, Srinidhi, you're looking stunning in the movie. Everybody, I mean, I feel, and Ravina ma'am, you have nailed it. I loved your performance. Ghus ke marenge. Wow. And Sanju sir, I have to tell you that I've never seen you in this kind of a look. The whole appearance is wonderful, really. And Shivanna, thank you so much ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವ್ರ ಥರ. ಅಂದರೆ we miss Appu sir, but we know through you he's also watching us. So thank you so much. Ashwath sir, thank you. And Karan sir and Anu.
Thank you, ma'am.
We've admired you, sir. I've not missed one show of yours. I've watched everything, and you are the best. Thank you, Yelrigu. We are in for a treat. That much I can say. April 14th is going to be a festival.
Thank you so much, Radhika ma'am. ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೂ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಯಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು KGF Chapter 2 ಬಗ್ಗೆ. Thank you so much, ma'am.